Hello, I'm Sebastian Montclair, and you are watching Don't Play in My Face. What's good, people? Let's talk about gaslighting today and take a look at how the GOP wants us to believe that what's good for them is not good for us. They often use inflammatory rhetoric to demean and dehumanize others. Yet when the truth is spoken about the threat to democracy that their leader poses, the folks on the left are quickly accused of inciting violence. This is a gaslight, people. Don't let them play in your face.
Then January 6th happens, and next thing you know, I organized the whole thing along with Steve Bannon here. And I want to tell you something, if Steve Bannon and I had organized that, we would have won. Not to mention, it would have been armed.
What does she mean, it would have been armed? I believe that she meant exactly what she said. These people desire to take up arms against their own government and achieve power by any means. But us on the left side of the aisle would get crucified for uttering such words. If you know, you know.
Do you think that this is a bit of a wake-up call, that rhetoric has gotten so heated? There are accusations and, comments about the fact that electing somebody would be the end of democracy as we know it, that kind of thing. We had former Attorney General Bill Barr say last night, Democrats have got to stop their grossly irresponsible talk about President Trump being an existential threat to democracy. He is not. Where do we go in our political conversation? I mean, this country is built on being able to disagree and do it in a very heated way.
I do want to push back on what David was saying about essentially saying that this is a problem that came from the Democratic side. And I would hope that we could take a little time off before we get to this. But the rhetoric out of the Republican side, out of Donald Trump himself or Don Jr. about the attack on Paul Pelosi, mocking him, making up a rumor that this was some gay sex event, right? And wasn't a terrible attack by someone who was politically motivated and could have taken his life.
Do not for a minute allow these people to place blame on you for telling the truth. We condemn political violence in the strongest terms. The other side of the aisle, not so much.
Attempted to assassinate President Trump. They did exactly what Joe Biden said.
Well, Joe Biden broke America's pledge to never leave a man behind. Nancy Pelosi is sneaking the Green New Deal into the $3.5 trillion budget. And in 2022, I'm going to blow away the Democrat socialist agenda.
Now that wouldn't incite violence, would it?
It's not the Democrats or Biden who told rallygoers again to beat up protesters and that we'd pay for their legal bills. That was Trump. It's not the Democrats or Biden who laughed at Paul Pelosi being bludgeoned with a hammer. That was Trump. It's not the Democrats or Biden who called for military tribunals for Liz Cheney. That was Trump. It wasn't Democrats or Biden who called for General Mark Milley to be executed. That was Trump. It's not the Democrats or Biden who posted a baseball bat photo with Alvin Bragg and threatened death and destruction if he was charged. That was Trump. It's not the Democrats or Biden who reposted images on the Truth Social showing Biden hogtied in the bed of a truck. That was Trump. It's not the Democrats or Biden who laughed off a kidnapping plot against Gretchen Whitmer. That was Trump. We don't want Trump in power because we don't want violence. So let's not get it twisted.
Well said, Brian Tyler Cohen. Well said. So people, before you allow these people to tell you that speaking the truth is wrong, remember all the horrible things that they have said and done. I urge you all to stay vigilant, informed, and motivated as we head to the ballot box this November. The only way to save democracy as we know it is to tell the GOP, in no uncertain terms, to kick rocks. If you would like more political commentary like this, please check out this video next. Take care.